Welcome back, guys.
Welcome back. Here we are again. We do have a special guest today.
Yeah, do you want to say hi?
Introduce. No
guys?
intro.
So today we have a special guest named Sophia. She's my neighbor and she's my best friend and I love her so much. And yeah.
So everyone welcome Sophia.
Hi, friends.
We're back for another amazing episode. Everyone's grubbing. They just DoorDashed Wendy's.
Yeah.
So tell us about your night. What did you do tonight?
So today I hung out at the Pat's place.
Nice.
Shout out to what's her team? Patriots.
The Patriots.
Shout out to the Patriots. They're such a good football team.
What did you do?
We went to Bass Pro Beach. Actually walked a trail today. We climbed a mountain. We almost slipped like 20 times. And then my fellow friend asked if she could hang out with us, Sophia. And I was like, oh my god, yes, of course, friend. And then we just went to Froyo. We got some Froyo, 5 Guys. Then we went to the movies again. And yeah, me and Sophia made a cool TikTok. Jordyn Martin 0. Go like it.
There you go. Did you find were there any
Huzzes?
fine
Yes.
Huzzes at the
Oh my god.
at the Pat's place?
Yeah, so today, guys, I found a nice fine Huzz, and I got a photo with him, and actually, I was rizzing the whole time.
Oh, rizzing.
Yeah, I was being a nice rizzler. He said if I landed a backflip, I could get a hug. And
was she rizzing the whole time? Yeah, she's nodding her head. Okay.
yes, I was like a good girl. I was being a good girl. It's 49 seconds, so you can just watch it while we talk.
Okay. Are you about to do like a super move in front of this group here?
Yeah, they said if I landed it, I can get a hug.
If you guys want to see the actual TikTok, you'll have to go to her.
Yeah, you're going to have to go to my TikTok. It's Jordyn Martin 0, Jordyn Martin 0.
While you're at it, you should probably follow us.
Yeah, Daughter by Choice. It's called...
Maybe you should post it there for them too.
Yeah, I'll post it there too, guys.
We still don't have video right now. Someday we'll get it together with the video.
Oh.
Here, this wasn't... You never did a super move. That was 40 seconds of waiting for a super move.
Oh, maybe that was the one. I actually found it.
There you go.
Okay, yeah, that's the one. That
was a pretty good super move. Which one of these is the Huzz? I gotta go back. Which one? Oh.
At the end, I hug him because he's the Huzz. But he still hasn't added me on Snap. ...
There you go.
Did you see it? Did you see the hug?
I saw.
Yeah, that was Riz, and Sophia witnessed the whole thing.
You would say that's rizzing?
Okay.
Yep, she was rizzing.
Yep, I was rizzing.
Tell us about the current actual Huzz.
He's fine. He's fine.
So do you actually want to date him? What would that look like? Like if he was like, "Will you be my girlfriend?" Would you
I'd say no.
You would say no.
I'd say no. I'd say I'm okay.
What does like dating look like for a teen? Like if
ask Sophia, not me.
Okay, so I will. So Sophia, what is dating like? If you were to get a serious boyfriend tomorrow, what does that look like? Or if your best friend, okay, tell me about him then. Almost a year now. How did you?
7 months.
How did you guys meet?
We've been going to camp together for like 4 years, I think. Oh my god. So I didn't know I liked him until I went to camp again this year or last summer. Yeah, but I started snapping him and just I said I liked him, but then one of my other friends also liked him and he liked both of us. So he was picking if he liked me or the other girl better for
Are you guys still friends?
Yeah, well, I haven't hung out.
Wow, love that. I want to meet you sometime.
Okay.
How many boyfriends have you had? Have you been through breakups before?
Yeah. Only what?
I think I did know that. Were you blonder? In the summer?
Yeah.
I did know that actually.
He was just being so obnoxious for no reason, bro.
So you dated him. So how did you guys break up? I want to hear how this happened.
So, we were dating. Well, we broke up after 5 months, and then we took a month break, I guess you can say. And then we got back together for 3 months. But he was cheating on me all the time, every day. It was a new person.
So when you say cheating, I just want to clarify for the listeners, when like actually hooking up with other girls. Okay.
No.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
like adding her on
flirting and
Snap and-
snapping with other
yeah.
girls. Okay, that's what I thought because
Yeah.
that's the way that Jordyn's explained it to me before. I just wanted to make sure for anyone
Yeah.
listening, because like for us big dogs, when someone's cheating, they're probably like straight up her.
Yeah.
So we have to make sure that we all know what we're saying. So Jordyn, you're single right now. When was your last breakup? Or are you single? Maybe you're not single. Maybe I'm wrong.
No,
Tell
no,
everyone.
I am single. Mom, I'm single. Don't you worry,
I don't
Mom.
care. I don't care. You can tell me. Remember, on this, you're my daughter of choice. So yes, I'm like your mom, and I care, and I'll kick your ass. But like,
no,
I'm
you
also,
wouldn't.
I'm also. I'll tell Nicole.
I'm shaking in my boots right now. Just kidding, Nicole. We love you.
No, we love you. No. I'll tell your mom though, and you're really scared. No, I won't. You'd have to really scare me. I would tell her for
Like my
things that were
serious
important.
relationship?
Yeah,
Or
when
just
was
a
your
month?
last like breakup?
My most serious last relationship was probably
And what was the breakup like?
he cheated on me.
So the same
But
description.
really not the same. He like really was like
Did he actually like kiss someone?
he cheated on his girlfriend with me.
So he actually kissed
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
So
When
you were the
me and- when-
cheatee.
So he was dating this girl. They never talked, never hung out, never talked. They went to the same school. That was it. They probably snapped at least a day. That was like it. And then they stopped talking. And then we hung out October. I don't want to say that. I want to say like October. Hold on, let me check. We hung out in October. I know that for a fact because it was when me, and this other kid like stopped being like friends and stuff. And I know that kid liked me and stuff, and like I was just like, yeah, I'm okay. No, thank you. But bro, I know my friend was like, just make a move on her, and he made a move on me, and then I don't know. It's just like he broke up. I didn't even know they were dating until I followed him on TikTok and I saw her name in his bio. I was like, bro, what? I texted him. I was like, bro, you're dating somebody. I was like, bro, you're dating somebody. He was like, no, I'm not. I'll break up for her. I'll break up with her for you. Da, da, da. I just kept saying that. I was like, I don't know. Like, I don't want her to hate me. Because that has happened in May. Because my mom knows who he is. He was like, is that your, she was one time we went to Dave's Hot Chicken, and she was like, is that your little boyfriend? Where do you? That's a whole nother story.
Is that another breakup story?
It's not even.
Because he would still probably get back with you, like if you tried, like if you put like all your eggs in that basket and Soak is fully, like not that you want him back, but like say you really tried. Well, taking a sip, rolling your eyes, do you actually want him back?
No.
I'll take it out.
That's okay. So he had a girlfriend, and I like confronted him about it, and then he broke up with her, and then we started dating. And then I found out we were on FaceTime. He shared a screen. I was like, "Who's that?" Like, because he didn't have any girls on Snap other than like me and two other girls, which I knew who they were. And then some random freaking girl popped up on his Snap, and I was like, "Who's that?" He was like, "Nobody," and stopped sharing his screen. Then hung up. I was like, "What the heck?" And then I called him back. I was like, "Who is that?" He was like, "Nobody at all." So I texted his friend, and I was like, "Who's question mark?" He was like, "Oh, new girlfriend." I was like, "What? We didn't even break up." He was like, "Oh
So
shoot,
shallow.
my bad." I was like,
Wow.
"Oh, okay, whatever." But fun fact, I was talking to this girl in May, and I liked him in. I knew who he was. April. We went to McDonald's and we saw them, and I knew his other friend, and I knew him. And I saw him, and then we just like, I don't know, he looked at me on Snap the next day, and we're snapping April 15th to May 12th, I want to
So
say.
is that like a situationship?
That, I don't know. I just didn't even like know him. And then he like finally texted me May 13th. He was like, "Are you the girl from McDonald's?" Question mark. I was like, "Yeah." From April? Question mark. He was like, "Yeah." I was like, "Oh, are you the?"
McDonald's?
Yeah. I was like, "Are you the one with the glasses?" And he was like, "Yeah." I was like, "Oh, okay." He was like, "Yeah, you're really cute, by the way." I was like, "Oh, thank you. I don't really know you. And I'm really not interested in anything right now." And he was like, "Oh, okay. Can we snap still?" I was like, "Yeah, of course." Like, obviously, I'm gonna be nice.
I feel like I remember you talking to maybe this one over the summer, like around when we went to like the pool and stuff. Because I remember you were telling me about somebody. So now I'm starting to place puzzles. Okay.
And then I texted his friend, and I was like, hey, like I texted him like May, I want to say like 20th or something. I was like, hey, is like still single? ? And he was like, oh my god, the Huzz stabbed me. I just like cleared his notification, but it's okay. And he was like, no, I don't know. And I was like, oh, okay. So I texted him. I was like, hey, are you still single? And he was like, yeah, why? And I was like, oh, I don't know. Like, and then we started snapping. And then he asked me to hang out. And then he asked to be at a talking stage. And I was like, I mean, I guess. Because I did really like him. And then I found out he was talking to this girl. Do you want to see what she looks like?
Sure. Would you consider your relationship like serious? What does that look like if it is? Like a serious level of like 1 to 10. 10 being like you think you're going to marry him. Is that extreme? Like how serious is your relationship?
Like a 7. So like, but we went through like this rough patch, and he like did some things, but I guess we're over it now. But he just
rough patches still just come, even with when you're as old as me.
And then we just like fight over stupid things because I call him annoying all the time because he always wants to be on the phone. And if I'm like with my friends or like out doing something and I'm not on the phone with him, he'll like get mad and like text me like nonstop. And then I'll just be like, if I'm doing something, you know it, stop texting me and like stop blowing me up if I'm like not on my phone. And then
I feel like Nick does that too. Like he's not controlling though. Like it's not like a controlling thing. Like, oh, I want to be like up your ass. It's not really like that. It's more like, oh, I'm just like worried about you and I want to make sure that like you're hanging out with like, you know, you're being smart or whatever. So like comes from like a place of care when like Nick does it. Is that what you feel like it is? Or do you feel like it's more just like clingy?
It's like, definitely like the opposite, like clinging.
Yeah, you feel like it's more like ugh.
Yeah. Like told him like what he was doing, and I mean it's only been like a week or so since I said like things like that, like you need to like relax and like let me like have space sometimes.
Yeah, because that's good. Because sometimes like it can definitely not be like a good sign of how it's going to be going forward if you're that clinging up my ass now. Because it's like that's like one of those I think like deal breaker type things.
Yeah, but he's better, I guess now. Like he hasn't texted me today when I haven't even been on my phone that much, but I like snap him still. It's not like I'm like completely ignoring him. It's just like when he texts me, it's like annoying.
I know. Sometimes it's like, honestly, sometimes I get annoyed when Nick texts me too. But I will say that I like commend the way that you guys date, or at least like the way that Jordyn's always going about dating, because it's like she's always just talking to like different guys that are just for fun. So
first of all, I'm not talking to a bunch of guys. I'm always snapping my friends.
Well, okay, maybe I didn't mean.
No, she just made me sound like a whole HOE.
No, that's not what I meant. That's not what I meant necessarily.
Guys, I swear I'm not a hoe.
I don't mean like talking to a bunch of guys, but like you're clearly just like having fun. Like you have a bunch of friends. You're not committed to someone. Like she doesn't have someone texting her every 2 seconds like, who are you with? Like it's nice not having to answer to someone all the time.
People think like I'm they call like I don't know, they put me like a category as like a friendly girlfriend. So like even if like a boy comes up to me,
you're nice, and will he be like, oh, like you're flirting with so and so, but all you did was like say hi?
Yeah, sometimes I forget who it was. I can't think of like the exact situation. Oh, my friend. Yeah. So he's literally been my friend for like 3 years, and all of a sudden it became like a problem because he was talking to me more, and like he's like there for me, and I tell him things that I don't usually I wouldn't tell like a random person.
Right.
And he's sending me like TikToks now, things like that. But it's not like there's nothing more than just like a friendship. And he was like making a big deal out of it one night.
Yeah, but if you strictly know it's a friendship, does the other and does he think it's? Does he know it's just a friendship, or do you think that he might somewhere deep down there think like maybe?
Like maybe deep down there, but right now he's like talking to someone anyway. So.
Oh. Yeah. Well, there you go then. But yeah, so it's important to know your worth, anyways, and that's what I mean about you. Not like talking to a bunch of guys, but that you know your worth. I didn't. When I was your age, I was like, I don't know what the hell I was doing, but I thought I was going to marry like the guy that I lost my virginity to. And then just about every fucking boyfriend after that. So craziest breakup I've ever had. I'll tell you a little bit about it. I've been through many, but this would have been my last like serious relationship before Nick. So there's a big PSA here, and I'm going to put a big label on it with don't get boyfriend's name tattooed on your body. I did, and I'll show you it.
Oh God.
I'll show you. You've never seen it. So let me tell you what it was like at first. So I was really in the thick of this serious relationship, and he was wicked controlling, up my ass. He was like, he wasn't like physical, but he was like, I would say verbally abusive. Like it was definitely not healthy. But I was like in love with him. So like I ran into hotels, and like men had to like throw my little body out of motels from like chasing this guy. Like, yeah, it was crazy. I wanted to literally PSA trigger warning, but I wanted to kill myself if we broke up. Like that's like how fucking crazy I was. And I tried. Trigger warning. I literally tried. I drove my car into a tree. It was fucking crazy. And then the next day, this is what I'm telling you. I appreciate the way that you have fun and you know your worth. It's really important because I didn't. Don't do what I did. I should have called my friends. I had friends I should have called, but I was like trying to prove to this guy that I loved him. So how dumb. What a better way for a 17-year-old to prove her love to a guy than to get his first and last name tattooed across her hips.
Her hip?
No,
Where?
I'm really fat now, so I will preface it was a big deal when I was skinny and I could like see it all the time. And when I lose weight, I can still see it. But like right now I'm still like a little bigger, so it's like a little harder to see. And it's all stretched out. So with that being said, don't get too scared.
Did you get it?
So it says Michael. Jordyn. And I will say that I did this the very next day after the tree.
Did you not get it removed?
Well, I want to get it removed, but to be honest, I got this tattoo at 17. We broke up somewhere after I turned 18, and then I started seeing this guy Paul, but he was married. And he was married to this girl. And no. So he told me, listen to this. I bought this lie. Okay. Listen, if anyone ever tells you this, they're lying. He told me that he was only with this woman so that she would stay in the United States of America.
That is such a lie.
And he had like a kid with her, and he was like, oh, if I divorce her, he's going to take our kid, but we're not together. Like, we're not sleeping together. And I like bought it. I ate that up, and I was like, all right, bet you're obviously going to leave her. Loser. No, he wasn't. He was never going to leave her. Anyway, so it was really just fun. Thank God I never got pregnant by that guy, but I did take him to prom. I can show you a picture of him. I'm pretty sure he's still married to her, so she just asked if they were still married, and I'm pretty sure they are. I think they even have more kids.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah. But anyway, so after I gave up on that, so my friend Tina, who was dating his friend Dunny at the time, rest in peace, Dunny. But so they told me that Nick wanted to bring me to prom, but I didn't want him to bring me because I wanted to go with the married guy. And anyway,
he was married at 17.
No, he was 24. What? I was 17.
What?
That's bad. That's bad. Don't do that.
Prom then? Are you? Like,
I don't know. Maybe he was 22. I think he was 22 actually. Yeah. Nick was 24. That's what I'm messing up. Is Nick was 24 and Paul was 22. And I will tell you that I was with Nick for 3 months. He went to my high school graduation and everything, and then I became a teen mom. Like I got pregnant right away. So it's really crazy. Everything happens for a reason. But yeah, so that was the craziest breakup. That was the craziest idea ever. Don't do that. I definitely PSA, do not do that's dumb because that's how you end up online. It is 2025. Have you ever seen the show on Netflix, Hunter something on Netflix, and it's about revenge porn? Have you? No, you have to fucking see it. It's like a crazy documentary if you haven't seen it.
About
Hunter.
that, one of my friends, I don't know. Basically, so she was talking to this guy, and he was like, "Send me your nudes," and she did. It was like her whole body. She had no clothes on, and obviously he sent it to everyone on like everything.
Wow,
it was bad.
That's so crazy. That's what I mean. Like it's so scary. Luckily for me, we didn't have Snapchat, and it was a lot harder for like them to get them, but thank God, because I was an idiot when I was younger. I did send nudes, and I definitely would have been online. But the show is called Is Anyone Up? It's about revenge porn. Basically, it's this guy that encourages dudes like, hey, if you broke up with your girl, if you have nudes on this girl, send them to me and I'll put them online, basically. And then like people can go on these websites and like look at the videos and they make a shit ton of money. But the people in the photos don't make any money. It's like just the dude that runs the website. So anyway, it's a good documentary. It's really fucked up. But yeah, so that's why we're really careful about what fucking photos we send. But anyway, so since we've talked so much about breakups, we're gonna remember this. Never get someone's name tattooed on them.
I will never do that.
My plan is to hopefully get the skin cut off because now that I've had a bunch of kids, I want to keep losing weight and then try to get a tummy tuck. I think that the tattoo is going to be the skin that they take off. Okay. So we're going to play this game and I want you to help me name it.
Okay.
So basically the game is about 2025 dating behaviors. You're going to tell me like you call it pick the name. Like you could call it like red flag versus green flag. You could call it like
pros and cons.
Pros and cons. Huzz or Chuzz.
Huzz or Chuzz.
Chuzz. Okay. Huzz or Chuzz. I'm excited for this though.
Huzz
so
or Huzz.
I'm gonna pretty much read different 2025 like dating behaviors, and you're gonna tell me like if this was you, if you were just like talking or snapping or something, and they started doing this, like, is this a Huzz or is this a Chuzz? And I'm going to tell you.
Chuzz means chopped.
If I agree. So like a no, like a hard no is a Chuzz, right?
Like Chuzz, like chopped Huzz.
Okay, so Huzz or Chuzz. Here we go. So our first category. Oh, this is, by the way, shout out artificial intelligence, my homie AI. They helped me out with this list. So shout out to them. Chuzz. So communication and social media. They text you good morning and good night every single day. Huzz or Chuzz?
Huzz.
They take hours to reply, but are always active on social media.
Chuzz.
Do you think that the active status is always accurate?
I think it's stupid.
I think that it's like correct.
Have you ever had your boyfriend tell you like, oh, why are you active online and you're not answering me?
He's never told me that, but like I know he like does it.
Because I've had people say that to me, and I'm like, I don't think I was online.
Yeah,
people.
also,
Nick will be like, is someone on your profile? Maybe someone has your password. Like you should do a privacy checkup. And I'm like, I just don't think it's right. Like I didn't probably close the app or something.
Yeah, I know that. I know that the TikTok one.
What is
the TikTok one? It's like if you're off for 15 minutes, then it will say you're not active. But if you've been active and it's like you've been like say like you got off of it for like 10 minutes and you go back on, it's like gonna say you're active the whole time you're off.
Oh, so that makes sense. So I kind of
like. But the Snapchat one is real, guys. Always remember that.
Okay.
Oh yeah, that is real.
Okay, so here we go. They send TikToks and memes all day, but rarely ask about your day.
That's a
Huzz.
I don't get no one asks.
They refuse to follow you on social media, but they watch all your stories.
Chuzz.
They call instead of texting every time they want to talk.
It's like a 50-50 Chuzz and Huzz.
Yeah. They send voice notes instead of text all the time.
Huzz.
Yeah, that doesn't matter. That's Huzz.
They love posting about you, but never tag you in their posts.
Huzz.
That's Huzz, because he's still posting about you even though you're not tagged.
Yeah. They comment on thirst traps from influencers, but claim it's just for fun.
Chuzz.
Chuzz.
They don't use social media at all and say, they don't use social media at all and say they hate the internet.
That doesn't.
I don't know. I feel like my friend's boyfriend doesn't have a Facebook and she loves it.
Yeah. Also, some people might like it because they don't have like a chance to talk to other girls, or maybe they're just like not allowed
and no
to.
drama, no one get into the relationship.
So they use a Finsta, like a private Instagram account, but they won't let you follow it.
Chuzz.
Here we go. Dating habits and first impressions. They insist on splitting the bill down to the cent.
Huzz.
A little bit of both. I feel like it's kind of
50-50.
50-50 now. I feel like back in the day it was like, no, like a motherfucker better pay. But like I guess like, okay, we all have jobs, equal rights, fine. We can split it. They never let you pay for anything, even when you offer. Huzz.
Yeah, that's Huzz.
Okay.
Huzz, but like I feel bad.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna pay too.
I hate when people pay
I'll
for
just
me.
give you surprises and like drop little things, little cute things.
Yeah.
Right. I'll just make it up for you. But like Nick, he goes to work and comes home. Like all the money goes to the same place. So I guess that's why he's the Huzz. Right? So They take you to a surprise location on the first date.
Huzz.
That's cute.
Huzz.
Yeah.
They bring up their ex within 15 minutes of meeting.
Oh, Chuzz.
Chuzz.
Oh.
I can't speak on that.
Are you an ex-bringer-upper?
Yeah.
Oh, that's no good.
Actually, yeah, you are.
She would be an ex-bringer-upper.
I mean, I guess I'm ex bringer upper in like after like a while. I wouldn't do like the first
like
time.
just to like be like, you know, my ex did this, so you
Well,
better not be trying to do this type shit.
Also, my like boyfriend right now and are like friends, like close friends too. So
Oh yeah.
if I like bring them up, it doesn't like matter.
Oh yeah,
but
because everyone's friends.
Yeah, but I wouldn't like bring up like.
Well,
like-
if I met this new kid, I'd bring up my ex immediately. Oh my god, this reminds me of my. I'm just kidding.
It's cool. I feel like for us, like when we were in school, that probably would have been a bigger one. They don't plan the date and say, I'm down for whatever you pick. I guess Huzz.
Yeah.
They FaceTime you before the first date to vibe check you.
I watched a TikTok video on that the other day. Actually, this girl, she was on a dating app, and he was like, "Can we FaceTime so I can get a vibe check?" And she was like, "Fine with it." And then she went on her date, and she said it was good until like the last whatever.
Oh, so then maybe that's not so bad. They immediately introduce you to their pet to see how you react. Okay.
That's fine.
They Google you before the first date and bring up things they find.
Oh, that's creepy.
That's like
Chuzz. They ask you what your 5-year plan is on the first date.
I don't know what that is.
Like
Huzz?
a 5-year plan. They show up late, but they bring you a coffee or a small gift as an apology.
Oh, that's a
Huzz.
because then he's like, think about me. Like, what
Here
is
we
he
go.
doing?
This one's going to be good. Boundaries and personal space. They want to hang out every single day right away.
Chuzz.
They get jealous when you go out with your friends without them.
Chuzz.
They ask for your phone password early in the relationship. Jordyn walks away.
Fun fact: my password is and that is birthday.
Yeah, we
very
know.
cute.
But it's also my brother's
He's
birthday.
one of the Huzzes.
No, but it's also my brother's birthday.
Okay,
I
so
feel
that's
like-
more normal.
I feel like I wouldn't care if he asked. Well, no, I would care if he asked, but like if he like seen it and just like did it one time, I wouldn't like care.
I wouldn't care.
They ask you to delete dating apps after just a few dates. Do you
So I actually don't even have any
I was
dating
gonna
apps.
say, do they
I
have
don't have
teenager
dating
dating
apps.
apps? No, right? Snapchat.
Wiz.
No,
Snapchat's where everyone's risen
was-
these days, isn't it?
like a teenage dating app, and that's how he cheated on me.
Oh,
So-
they actually have a dating app for that.
It's called Wiz.
It would be. It
Yeah.
would be called that.
I know.
It would be called Wiz. There's no legalities, liabilities around that. No, you can
Nope.
just be under. Wow, that's actually crazy.
Yep.
Okay. They don't believe in texting every day and only check in once in a while.
Okay, so I don't care about the checking in, but like text me like once in a while, like fine.
I mean, I
like,
feel like-
well, actually, I don't really care.
I don't know. I feel like every few hours.
They have pictures of their ex on their Instagram.
Chuzz. TikTok maybe? Is TikTok like not enough?
What, for their ex?
Yeah, like posting their ex.
I don't know.
Maybe.
Are you like making out with your ex on your Instagram?
No,
'Cause
it's
if you
just
are,
like-
that's a no for
I
me.
miss you so much.
It's fine, but not like just him and
Yeah,
her.
like if you're like chilling and like around them in a photo, like
Mm-hmm.
okay. But if it's like clearly like a lovey-dovey like
Yeah.
pose, looking away, gotta check your Instagram later.
Nothing on my Instagram is TikTok.
Oh, that's right. Probably the super private Jordyn.
She doesn't care. She posts this on whatever.
No,
I'll
she loves-
post on my main.
She would just send it to me.
I know.
They don't believe. Oh, no, I read that one.
I need to show her the TikTok.
They
meme now.
say I am just not an affectionate person when you ask for more effort.
I don't know what that
Um,
means.
Not an affectionate, like, oh, I want you to put your arm around me more in public. And they're
Oh.
like, no, sorry. Or like, not that you'd want, or like, oh,
I would just be embarrassed for myself because I asked
Oh.
that.
You know who that is?
a kiss. Who is that?
She was very surprised.
Yes.
Say it.
just-
Is it?
No.
Ah,
How is she not getting
I
this?
know.
I don't know. Who is it? What's his name?
You know who it is.
I can't. It's
You- Yeah.
I said
I
you. Maybe you didn't hear me. Maybe you didn't hear me. Okay, here we go. They want you to meet their family after only a couple of weeks.
Oh, that doesn't matter.
That's like Huzz.
Yeah.
They still text their ex happy birthday every year.
I mean, I guess if they're like friends but like if they're not friends and they
Just
ended
cordial.
and ended on bad terms or something.
They never post you on social media, but they post all their friends.
That's fine. I don't really care.
They talk trash all their exes and they say they were crazy. Okay.
I don't care.
They get weirdly competitive when playing games with you and your friends.
Huzz, I don't really care.
They tell you they love you within a week.
Oh, that's Huzz.
That's Chuzz.
No, bro.
I would say it's probably Chuzz. That's a little.
A lot.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Yeah.
They only ever text late at night, and they say they're just a night owl. So they text at night. Yeah, that's a Chuzz.
That's like just like sus.
Yeah, that's
Like
you.
you're being a sussy baga.
You want a booty call? Do they still call that a booty call? Is that?
No, I don't. They just like, they
I'm
don't call it
downloading
anything.
Wiz.
No, you're not.
I already tried to do that, and I don't know how to set it up.
They make a shared playlist for you after a couple of dates.
Oh, I don't really. Huzz.
They always use pet names for you instead of your actual
Oh, that's
name.
a Chuzz.
That's
So
I'm
you'll be
just kidding.
hanging out like at free skate with like everyone, and they're just like, "Hey, Schnooky, will you?"
No. I would actually like die.
They want to move in together.
Well, it
after just a few months. Oh, here we go.
Probably not.
Number 53. I'm going to tell you right now is a big no. They ask you to get matching tattoos earlier in the relationship.
No.
To break everyone's speakers. They don't want to define the relationship, but they want you to stay exclusive. So they want to go around and tell everyone they're still single, but they want you to go around and tell everyone that you're in a relationship.
Oh, that's Chuzz. Because,
That's a
like, why are
hard
you not
Chuzz.
telling people, like, what are you trying to hide?
Yeah. They talk about marriage on the second date.
No, that's
Chuzz.
Chuzz.
They say if we ever broke up, we could still be best friends.
That's Huzz.
Cute. That's
yeah,
Huzz.
That's like,
That's Huzz. They joke about getting a pet together after just a few weeks.
Well, if he says it's a joke, it doesn't matter. But if he's like being serious,
If he's like being serious, I'm like, I don't care. I'm just kidding.
I still don't care.
I want a pet. Sussy baga.
Can you?
Is jealousy a sign of love or is it a red flag? Like, what do you guys think about jealousy?
Well, it has like in a certain extent, I guess. Because
Like a little, like you got to be a little jealous because if you don't, then
so you don't care.
Yeah, you probably don't care at all.
It's like, why don't?
What do you know what love bombing is?
No.
So love bombing is when the person you're with, like, they're always doing shit that pisses you off, whether it's like annoying you or talking to people they shouldn't be, or maybe like doing drugs they shouldn't be, or hanging out with people they shouldn't be, or drinking, or stuff that pisses you off.
Yeah.
But then to try to like, smooth you over, they'll like love bomb you all day and be like, I'm so sorry, babe. I just couldn't help it, but you're just so beautiful.
That's cringe.
Yeah, or like,
I'm sorry, honey.
yeah, you basically just apologize for shitty behavior, but like try to blanket you with like love so that you care a little less.
I wouldn't say that's a Chuzz, but I wouldn't say that's a Huzz because that would make me cringe.
Yeah, or like they're coddling you like up your ass all the time, and then they'll say things like, "Well, it's because I love you," because that would be considered, I guess, a version of love bombing. But it depends how deep and how crazy it is. Is it hard to tell the difference, you think, between like someone just being like genuinely into you, or like someone like being too much and love bombing you?
I feel like it's kind of hard.
How do you guys like know when you're actually in a relationship? Because like for us, it was Facebook official. Like if you weren't Facebook official, then it wasn't real. Do you feel like
I feel like TikTok bios.
TikTok bios?
On my bio, he was, but then I took him out.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know, honey.
He wasn't in my bio. We just had he had like a lock, and I did too. But then I took it out when I got a new account, and I just no, I didn't take him out I didn't take him out on purpose. I just never put him back in because it got taken away.
Well, that makes sense. So TikTok bios then, because
Yeah, I guess so.
obviously the cool kids don't do Facebook official. I still remember when Brittany.
I use Facebook.
Did you know that Brittany texted Nick, and Brittany was the one that was like, "Are you gonna make her Facebook official?"
And then he was like,
Yeah, he was just like, "Okay." And then you did it, and we've been like in a relationship on Facebook for 14 years.
Official?
But yeah, so I learned a lot today. I learned about TikTok bios being important. You guys learned not to get tattoos.
Yeah.
Right. Well, we'll wrap this up. If you haven't already followed us on TikTok, you should. If you are an old person and you're on Facebook, or if you're just a cool young person and you're on Facebook, you should totally join our Facebook group. Let us know what you think. Thank you, Sophia, for coming. You made this so much more fun.
Because Jordyn doesn't know how to get off her phone.
I'm always off my phone.
You're such a liar.
But thank you for coming to Daughter by Choice. Rate, subscribe, and come back next week. Thank you.
Bye, friends.